All right, it is September 19th, 2:15 a.m., middle of the night at an empty EOS. We're hitting some arms and some chest. I am fueled up with unlimited sushi and unlimited Korean barbecue from earlier. I ate for like 2 hours straight. It's the time limit that you're allowed to be there in the gym. But yeah, I thought this was a good, probably a good time to start episode 3 of the bulking series. Looking absolutely freaking massive. Sitting at like 255 this morning. I know my original last weight prep was 220. Literally, let's see, 36 days ago. 220, 250. That's, 35 pounds. So that's a pound a day, more than a pound a day. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, I've been doing tons of cardio, and honestly, I'm still tight everywhere. No one should ever put on more than a pound a day in 30 days. It's not safe. Definitely not a good thing to do, but I had a post-show rebound, and we're just hitting some shoulders. Sorry, chest and arms. It's a late middle of the night. Just do chest and arms right now. But I was literally at the gym like 8 hours ago, for real. 8 hours. But shit is getting crazy. Bulk is going good. Still haven't got my hernia surgery yet, but honestly, everything I eat, I feel like just going to muscle. So when I was a kid, I definitely overtrained arms. I first got in the gym with my dad when I was like 13, 14. And no matter what I trained when I was that age, I did, like, say I did back or chest or shoulders that day or something, like, I ended up doing arms after everything I did that day and just blasting sets of arms no matter what I did. So, I think that's part of why my arms are definitely one of my best body parts. If there's one thing I want to show you guys and one exercise I would do if I couldn't do anything else for bicep, it's these. And I know a lot of people end up doing them wrong. I'd say I would start with like, honestly, 17 and a half or like 20, for most people. Like, you don't need a lot. So you're gonna put the back of your tricep in the inside of your quad, right there. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a clocked wrist the whole time. You do not want to turn your wrist at all. Put the back of your tricep on the inside right here, and then you're gonna go complete squeeze at the top, all the way down. Think you can go farther, go a little bit more. Promise. That full stretch, the full extension is just gonna give you a massive freaking bicep. For real. Just bust out 20, 25 reps, 3 or 4 sets. Keep your reps high. You can go up in weight for the last couple sets and do like 10 to 15 reps. But this right here, the mind to muscle connection. I'll show you, put my hand on my bicep. Feel it. Make that motherfucker grow. Tell me, this is the one. This is all I need for bicep. Full extension, full squeeze. It's like an Arnold variation, the concentration curl. You can also switch it up in between. If I like to do a lot of high intensity, high rep training, like another 15 hammers. A bunch of different things you can do with your grips, just like hand placements or where you put your hand on the dumbbell. Like when you're doing this, like I put my hand on the very bottom so the weight's at the top. But you guys don't play around with that kind of stuff. Makes a difference in the shape of your arms. Build little tiny muscles over time by doing these things, like putting your hand at the top of the dumbbell, bottom of the dumbbell, your supinated grips, stuff like that. This is all you need for biceps. All right, and next we're moving on to some tricep extension here with the rope. This is definitely the OG of tricep exercises in my opinion. But tonight was definitely not a full workout by any means. I sort of just did the same stuff that I did in my previous workout, like 5 hours before this. I didn't want to throw myself off of my routine on my weekly schedule and hit a full different muscle. So if I do, decide to come to the gym 2-3 times a day like a crazy person, I'm not gonna, hit chest and tris, then hit back and bis, and then legs, and do like a full 3-day workout span in one day. But yeah, I love the rope. I always play around with the hand movements. Next, I'm gonna show you guys, this is my favorite tricep exercise right here. You grab a handle and it's gonna get like the back head of your tricep. It's almost like a single-handed reverse tricep extension. But what you're gonna do is, you can do it standing upright, but I like to bend over sort of like 90 degrees and then only go 90 degrees with your arm and get a full extension. And I promise, you throw this in your routine, you're gonna see some major growth and get some meaty, freaky looking triceps. All right, yo, what's up guys? I'm about 7 minutes in to the stair stepper. I wanna do about 25 minutes. I'll talk to you guys right after. What's up guys? So we are all done with cardio and a little bit of chest and arms tonight. It is 3:30 in the freaking morning on September 19th. But yeah, I didn't do like a full workout just now. Honestly, just went to the gym because I'm trying to keep my same sleep schedule. As you guys know, I work night shift. So usually like I work from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I get home, get breakfast, take my HGH on fasted stomach. But yeah, and I get to sleep at like 8, wake up around like 2 or 3, and then I get to my day, stuff like that. So on my off days, which is yesterday and today, there's not really anything to do in the middle of the night except like go do bad shit, which I'm not about. So, I come to the gym because like, what else is there to do? But I don't want to do like a full freaking workout because I still got to do my, I just did my workout like at 8 o'clock? 6 o'clock. So I did chest and tris yesterday at 6 o'clock. I went and got Korean barbecue and sushi unlimited, as I was telling you guys. And then I took a nap and I went back to the gym, but I'm not about to do like a full another workout or mess up my schedule for the next day and just mess up my schedule for the week. So when I come back to the gym another time, I sort of just work on what I did earlier on that day in the schedule and sort of just, get a nice little pump, do a little more stuff that maybe I didn't do in that workout. But I always get full workouts. It's just like, it's just extra. Probably shouldn't even be here. Probably should be taking off and letting my body recover. But like, I can't just do nothing in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna come to the gym, do another 30 minutes of cardio, get a massage in the nice massage chairs and EOS, and get a freaking arm pump because like, I'm Batman. I'm gonna come to the gym at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It don't even matter. That's what I do. But yeah, but honestly, I had a freaking crazy workout earlier today at 6 a.m. when I did chest and tris. I didn't show any of that. But I killed it. I made sure that I earned all that freaking Korean barbecue and the sushi. Definitely amazing. And then all the carbs hit me like a freaking freight train. I got home at like 10:30, took a nap at 12, and I was like, you know what? I could probably do a little bit more cardio just because of all the food, etc. And like, honestly, my body could use a little bit of extra cardio right now. Probably holding a little bit of water, and the diet has not been completely on point. I've been eating a lot of good food, but I haven't seen myself get fat or anything like that. So gonna keep the calories high and keep myself anabolic while I can. But yeah, so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow because I'm gonna go home, get some sleep, and yeah, we'll get to it. See you guys tomorrow. Yo, what is up guys? So it is September 20th. It's the next day. I went home and took a nap after I was at EOS yesterday, and I had to take care of some things, so I ended up not doing any filming. I had 2 clients I had to train at night. I woke up at like 3 or 4. I got a nice like 10 hours of sleep, which is rare. But yeah, I should probably buckle up. So I got like a nice 10 hours of sleep. Had 2 clients I had to train that were new clients that I signed up, and then I I hit the gym yesterday, did some back for like a nice hour, did some back isolation, a lot of lat movements, but besides that point, yeah, I didn't film yesterday, so it is September 20th. Thank you guys for joining and tuning in. I put my phone like in front of my speedometer, like there's a little dash. It's perfect, honestly. It's a little dangerous, so I don't recommend it, but it works. Like, you know, I don't even know how fast I'm going. Like, I'm gonna go how fast I want anyway. I don't look at the speedometer in the first place. I just follow the cars, and if other cars are like dragging ass, I'm gonna fly in front of them, you know, do what I need to do. But yeah, it's a nice angle. But so yeah, this is the third episode of the bulking season. Sitting at like 257 pounds as of yesterday morning. I'm not sure where we're at today. We are fasted, 6:30 in the morning. Headed home right now to get meal number 1 in, I guess you would say, because even though I work the night shift, I do keep the same like eating schedule. I'll eat my last meal like 10, 11, 12 at night, and then I don't eat all the way through work. Like, I treat that as I'm asleep, you know what I mean? So definitely when I wake up, when I go home and I wake up, like I want to eat a shit ton. So I have to chill sometimes. But yeah, so third episode of the bulking season. Headed home. Thought we'd do like a little morning chat, like what's been on my mind. I don't know. What has been on my mind, honestly? You know what I see a lot of? I'd be like scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever. All you kids look up to these people. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk shit, but like, you know, it just doesn't make sense to me. You guys are looking up to these bodybuilders and these aesthetic kids in the fitness industry that have been the same size for like 2 fucking years, 3 years. Like, Alex Eubank hasn't gained a pound of muscle in I don't know how long. Like, that kid with the red, Max, his a beard and shit. He got famous from doing like Giga Chad shit on TikTok. Max Taylor. Like, bro, this fool is, I'm sorry, if you guys want to look like him, sure, follow his Mike Mentzer shit. Take days off from the gym, go ahead. Just gonna let me get bigger. Take all your days off, like do your shit that you gotta look like that, because I mean, it's just not my goal. Like, I'm trying to pack on as much muscle and do this shit, not old school, but you know, I think you gotta have a sense of old school bodybuilding in your training. Like, all this new school shit, like, I'm not about all the new school shit, one, but like all these kids that are like $180, $190, not even 200 pounds, doing this shit for content. Their videos are getting hundreds and thousands of likes, and they're telling you how to put on muscle, and you guys are listening to them. And it's just like, by all means, it's just gonna be a bunch of smaller kids. Like, I'll always be the biggest one. Like, the competition, they're making the competition easier. Like, I don't know if any of these kids are ever gonna compete, but like, sure, stay small. But like, you guys shouldn't be following this. Like, I don't know, I see a lot of Mike Mentzer stuff going viral right now. I think off days are essential. Rest is essential for growth. Essential for growth. Literally, it has to be. But like, you know, if I don't feel like I need a rest, I'm gonna keep going to the gym. If I'm not sore, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I should just take off. Like, I'm just gonna stay home today. Hell no, I got energy, I got food in me. I'm gonna go make some more fucking gains while you guys are doing your Mike Mentzer bullshit at home and sitting on your ass thinking, oh, I'm getting so much bigger. No, you're just sitting on your fucking ass. Sorry, but it's true. Like, but yeah, I don't know. You guys should be following some real ass bodybuilders, you know, people that consistently making gains. Because I see all these kids, all these social media influencers, like, they stay skinny, they stay shredded all the time, and they're always giving out tips to build muscle and build these physiques, when it's just like, are you guys wanting to stay the same size all the time, or do you want to progress and grow? Like, you know, and a lot of that times it's like, you know, some people don't want to lose their abs. There's a bunch of different reasons. I'm not going to get into that, but, you know, I just see a bunch of bullshit on social media these days. That's what's on my mind. I guess I was at work last night just scrolling through TikToks, Instagram Reels, whatever, you know. Because I know I don't have a fucking weakness. Like, if I want to quit something, I tell myself in my mind, do it. Or if I want to do something or not do something or follow through with something, like, I have fucking willpower. I'm a man. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to force myself. When there's a will, there's a way. So that's just what it is. With bodybuilding, growth, manifesting shit in life, like, just make shit happen. If I want to stop this, I'll stop. And yeah, I do want to stop because I know it's unhealthy. But I just like don't want to stop right now, you know. That's a bitch excuse, huh? Yeah, like that's all I see is just a bunch of bullshit and these people spreading plans and spreading information and like do what you gotta do. But if you want to pack on some real size, you found the right place. I ain't gonna tell you guys to go take more days off, take more rest days, and do these weird ass splits and only focus on like the downward movement. Like everything matters. The contraction matters. This matters. For people saying that this doesn't matter at all, and this is the only matter that movements when you're going down with the weight, and the negative is the only thing that builds muscle. This bullshit. Don't listen to these people. If you're making real gains, you ain't going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. You know what I mean? If I feel like I have to take a day off and my body fucking hurts, I'll take a day off. But if I'm not hurting and I train chest or whatever, and I got back the next day and it's supposed to be a day off, and my back and my chest is fine, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna kill that shit every time. Be ahead of the curve. Put yourself ahead of the curve. Because I want to do what other people aren't doing, and that's more work. Work is rare these days. People want things handed out to them. They forget about what real work is. Just simple, putting your nose to the grindstone, going ghost mode, and saying, all right, I'm going to make this change. And that's what's happening. So, a lot of you people forget. It's fucking work. Sometimes work sucks, and it's painful. You know, it's hard. Like, prep is hard. Sometimes bulking is hard. Going to the gym every day, consistency is hard. It's painful, you know what I mean? But on the other side of pain, it's not more pain. There's greatness on that other side. If you're really fucking doing it. A lot of you will go through pain and, you know, you might not see a trophy at the end of the day, but like, you know, you brought your best self. Like, that's greatness. You brought your best self. Like, getting yourself into the best shape of your life. Like, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything. Becoming your best self. Like, it's painful to see yourself go through changes to become your best self. It's painful to get shredded as fuck and eat 1,500 calories a day of fish. You know, it sucks. It sucks doing excessive weight. But on the other side of pain is greatness, because the pain disappears and what replaces it is greatness. And I'm here to teach you guys that. So, but yeah, we are headed home from work. Don't follow all this Mike Mentzer bullshit. Follow some of it. I don't think all of it's bullshit. Obviously, you know, he had a great physique. He was someone who made a lot of moves in our industry, made a lot of changes, and still his ways, you know, obviously are affecting ways of kids of training and thinking. Not affecting, you know, they're influencing, sorry. I say affecting, it isn't a bad thing. Because taking days off is bad. You guys shouldn't be taking a shit ton of days off. You know, I force growth. The reason I am the size I am today and I'm able to pack on muscle consistently over time, and I usually don't plateau ever, like see myself plateau as in like I'm always gaining muscle every fucking week, every 2 weeks I see changes, is because I force it. So I'm not forcing days off, because I go hard and I push my body to the limits, and that's what you guys should do too. But if you guys want to take your 5-6 days off a week, by all means, have fun. I'll see you guys at home for meal number 1. Peace out. I think I'm going to take a day off from the gym today and just maybe start going to the gym like 3 times a week so I can get tiny. That sounds like a good idea. Not a good idea. Cooking up some filet mignon. 6:54 in the morning. My roommate is asleep. So we gotta be quiet. Filet mignon.
some breakfast sandwiches. Sitting at like 258 fasted, just in my HGH shot. But yeah, we'll get back some breakfast sandwiches. I'll see you guys on the porch.
All right, we're done cooking meal one. I had to be quiet because my roommate is asleep in there. Make sure I'm in the frame. I'm looking in the reflection of that door right there. All right, but we got meal one. You guys saw us cooking up some filet mignon for breakfast. I'm back on my steak grind. I'm gonna eat steak at least 8 to 10 ounces a day, no matter what, mandatory during this bulk. So I got a steak sandwich, steak and egg sandwich with a side of steak and eggs. That's what I like to hear. And also, I got this little Chobani zero sugar yogurt drink. 0 fat, 6 carbs, 10 protein. Strawberry cheesecake flavor, just something sweet that's not super unhealthy. But yeah, this is absolutely fire. I got a Frank's Texas Pete hot sauce, the one that give you at Chick-fil-A, on the sandwich, and I got A1 on the steak and eggs. Bro, filet mignon breakfast sandwich. I've been doing it all wrong. This is the best thing I ever had. Steak sandwiches are always bomb, but I'm definitely a big fan of red meat. And I'm probably only gonna do red meats like probably my 5th or 6th meal of the day. I like to eat the red meats later. The purpose in that? I don't know. It's my last meal of the day. It's my favorite meat to have, so I'm gonna have it last and enjoy it. Strawberry cheesecake Chobani, 0 sugar. How's there 0 sugar in this? Stevia, that's what they did. I respect it. This is something I'll typically eat when I get home from work. So it's like, it's my first meal of the day, essentially. So my next meal is not gonna be until I wake up, but this is a big meal. It's going to keep me full while I'm asleep. I'm asleep, I don't really know. But, I want to keep as much calories in there. I want to fast for 10 hours. So, for sure, you're right on. For sure, you're right on. But yeah, but I don't need to talk crap about these kids. Let's see this other kid, Jeremy. And everyone's about this Mike Menser taking days off and shit. And all these kids are small as fuck. I'm like, no wonder you're taking days off, bro. Like, that's just how it is. And I think later today, I got chest. No, I'm sorry. I did that 2 days ago. I got shoulders and arms today on the agenda. So I'm excited to show you guys a full arm workout. We gotta try to get these motherfucking canyons. I'm definitely surpassed 20 inches now. I mean, I'm growing like a freaking weed. My body is exploding. And I still got some lines, like, you guys see that? Like, I'm not fat at all. I'm still holding my lines, so. Eventually they'll go away. As we get deeper into the bulk. Oh, look at that runny egg, bro, let's go. That's crazy, I put on 215 to 258 in like less than 40 days. That's more than a pound a day, 100%. No one should ever do that on a post-show rebound, healthy, unhealthy. Doesn't matter. But we are what we are, and I'm here, and I did what I did, and it's time to capitalize on that and slowly get to like 260, like 2 pounds. I want to gain only 2 pounds over the next couple weeks, and then cruise to 270. We'll see how far we can push it, and then hold a certain weight for amount of time, 3 or 4 months, stay up there, keep on some size, get some quality muscle, and get another run at this pro card. Because I got no time to waste. I have a little bit left of this food. You guys see me how fast I destroy this shit. That's crazy. I've been out here for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna finish the rest of this, enjoy the view, schmickable, and I'm gonna take a nap, probably sleep for like 5 or 6 hours, and I'll see you guys later for shoulders and arms. The best day. Peace out. All right, we back for shoulders and arms. I'm starting to warm up on this machine shoulder press right here. I need to get a mic so you guys can hear me during the workout, but I'll start the voiceover right now. All right, so today I decided to start with this machine shoulder press just to get some blood in there, warm up everything, make sure I'm ready for my next movements. But honestly, shoulder press is something I usually never even do on my shoulder days. Like, I used to do shoulder press maybe like, I don't know, when I first started training, like my first 5 years, it's the first movement I did. But after you build some big shoulders, like, you don't need to do shoulder press all of the time. I think it's a good movement to have in there when you're like a beginner lifter for your first couple years. And at least for me, like, shoulder press hurts me. It's injury prone, and it's just not the best movement to build like big shoulders. I'd rather spam some lateral raises and do other movements before I choose to do this. But yeah, I had to remove my phone here just because people were walking by and I felt like I was in the way. So as I was saying, like, I feel like I built some massive shoulders just from spamming lateral raises and doing front raises. Like, that superset alone, lateral raises with like front raises with a straight bar, is absolutely nuts. But yeah, I decided to do just like 2 sets on this. Went a little bit heavy on this one just to feel it, and I was feeling good, feeling strong, got a lot of food in me, so we were doing that. And then after, I decided to do some like little single arms, which these are honestly my favorite. If I'm gonna do shoulder press and go heavy and hard, I'd much rather do a single arm. And I know that's weird, not a lot of people train like that, but I'd rather come to a machine, put it on almost the whole entire stack, and the way that I move my body and put my other arm, I just feel like I'm able to get a lot of shoulder isolation when I do single arms and just really target my whole entire shoulder. Versus when I do double arm, I feel like I'm about to injure myself, to be honest. I don't know if that's how you guys feel, but yeah, I'd much rather do single arm. So if you guys never done it, give this a try. Put it on some medium weight, just hold it there, and I think it's something that a lot of people like. Now for the motherfucking GOAT of exercises. I honestly think I could do these for like 10 to 15 sets, do drop sets, start heavy, start light. I mean, I feel like I do these a bunch of different ways. Today I decided to start with like 27 pounds. I did 15, go up to 35, do another 15, and then I grab 40, do another 15 there. And then after I get up to like 40, 45 pounds, I'll drop it back down to 20, as you see here, or 25. But yeah, I just spam them, and I get into my head, and I get into this emotional, crazy state where I'm just completely focused, and I'll end up doing like sets with 60, sets of 50, and then I just drop it back down. But what I'm saying is you guys should do like 3 to 4 sets, gradually increase your weight, keep your rep range at like 12 to 15, make sure that you're pushing it, making those reps freaking hurt. So 3 to 4 sets, gradually increase your weight, go to your max, like, I don't know, 30, 35, whatever you guys are doing. Finish nice 12, 15, then go back down to like 20, 17, even 15 pounds. What am I saying? I could get myself so blasted where I could do 7.5 pounds. All right, next movement, we're moving on to rear delts. We're doing face pulls. On this, I really like to focus on getting a full extension and bringing like the middle part of that rope to my eyes. Sort of makes you go cross-eyed if you look right at it, but if you're going cross-eyed, you're doing it right. But this guy to the back of me, come on, bro. If I'm faced that way, you face the other way. You know what I mean? It's just common gym etiquette, bro. But yeah, so did like 3 to 4 sets of face pulls. Keep your reps at like 12 to 15 and just blast them. This is definitely you know, one of my favorite movements for rear delt. I'll show you guys a couple other movements that I do, but usually this is all I need. All right, and last but not least, if you guys are not finishing your shoulder days with doing 3 to 4 sets and completely destroying and obliterating your shoulders on this lateral raise machine before you walk out of the gym, then you just ain't a gym bro and you ain't training right. So make sure you do 3 to 4 sets, start heavy, and make sure even if you go with a heavy weight that you're trying to do 12 to 15 reps. The more weight or the more reps you can do with the heavier weight, the bigger you're gonna get, the more muscle you're gonna tear. And high reps with high reps with heavy weight is what builds quality muscle and good looking muscle, you know, intense, mature muscle, freaky muscle. The more striations you're gonna build. A lot of people only do like 8 reps, 5 reps, this and that. Like there's time and place for that. But I'm gonna do heavy ass weight no matter what, with a lot of reps. And guess what? If I'm doing heavy ass weight and you're doing heavy ass weight, but you're just doing like 8 reps and I'm doing a shit ton of reps, I'm gonna build higher quality muscle and crazier muscle. And that's just how it's gonna be. And last but not least, we have the motherfucking OG of exercises for biceps, the preacher curl machine. These are honestly probably my absolute favorite for just getting like a crazy pump, just like skin splitting, hurting, like, you know, coming out your clothes type of pump. But the reason I like these so much is because I feel like you can really get like a good extension. And I think with all muscle groups, like one of the biggest things for growth is obviously getting a full range of motion. So you're using every single part of the muscle, obviously, but these specifically, getting a full extension and making sure your elbows almost go to straight is the way to do it. But yeah, I was just doing some drop sets. That was my last one that I did with the double arms. And then I'll go to single arms and just get really good concentration, mind to muscle connection, and I'll just feel it as much as I possibly can. But yeah, this is definitely something I've been doing for a long time. Like if I'm hitting biceps, I'm walking out the gym, this is the last thing I do before I leave the gym. Yo, what up guys? So post-workout, we are now at work for the night shift. It is 11:16. Got a protein pasta here for our final meal and a little Chobani zero sugar. This one is peaches and cream. I'm just doing these because I want something sweet and I'm not gonna eat some ice cream or shit like that and ruin the prep diet right now. You know, we gotta have a cheat once a week for sure on like back or leg days. Probably on back and leg days is when I'm gonna do like a burger and fry and McDonald's, because when you work those big muscles and you know you're going crazy and you're going hard with the intensity, you got to make sure that you refuel. And you know, I'm trying to go some big ass back and some big legs. You cannot have big enough back or big legs, but they always put on cooking shows here at the cafeteria at my work. Some fire food like cakes, bacon. There's cakes and bacon on there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we're getting this last meal in. I'm telling you guys, protein pasta, the way to do it. Starting out of bulk, you don't want to go immediately to chicken and rice, and fish and potatoes and all this food, you know, a bunch of steak. You prep ground beef, protein pasta, make it in bulk. It's delicious. Just get a protein pasta that's not gross, you know what I mean? I appreciate you guys for watching the video and tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. A lot more to come. We got a lot more size to put on. Be coming straight up. All right, I'll see you guys in episode 4. Peace out.